There are certain rules to survive a horror movie that are famously laid out in every Scream movie. When revealing its killers, though, the latest effort gleefully guts an unspoken tenet. Franchise heroine Sidney Prescott, Neve Campbell, was the key figure in the mysterious Ghostface's murder spree in Woodsboro in Wes Craven's original 1996 Scream, and the 4 earlier franchise films all unmasked killers and culprits connected to her. The first movie revealed boyfriend Billy Loomis, Skeet, as the primary bad guy, and from there it was Billy's mom, Laurie Metcalf in Scream 2. Sidney's secret half-brother, Scott Foley in Scream 3, and Sidney's fame-seeking psycho cousin, Emma Roberts in Scream 4. Courtney Cox, Neve Campbell dish on Scream legacy. In the finale of the new 5th installment, Sidney is on hand for the big reveals, and although the movie sticks a lot to the usual Scream formula, Ghostface this time is a swerve. The 2 evildoers behind the mask, Richie, Jack Quaid, and Amber, Mikey Madison, are hardcore fans of the Stab franchise, the film within the film of the Scream series, who met on Reddit and sparked another bloody Woodsboro massacre as a way to remake the hated 8th Stab movie. Since their inception, the Scream movies have always been referential meta-commentary on the horror genre, fandom and pop culture. Craven's original was innovative because of how it reinvented the slasher movie while also giving side-eye to Friday the 13th, Halloween and other iconic films of the 1970s and 80s. And 11 years ago, Scream 4 forecasted the rise of YouTubers, the TikTok generation, and people going to extreme lengths to be social media superstars. Despite new faces, Scream misses chance for a stab at something fresh. The new film weighs in on old-school slashers versus the more recent rise in elevated horror films like Get Out, The Witch and Hereditary that have more emotional impact than non-stop gore fests. When Ghostface asks his first victim, Tara, Jenna Ortega, what her favorite scary movie is, she admits to liking The Babadook more than a stab flick before getting brutally attacked in her home. But the youngsters who embrace the Ghostface mantle this time around also speak to a more present and problematic phenomenon, the obsessive toxic online fan. How can fandom be toxic? Richie sneeringly asks in the denouement, which takes place in the same house as the first Scream finale, and it's a question that can be answered pretty much by spending 10 minutes on Twitter. Social media has become the front line for our divisions in general, but especially when it comes to entertainment, where movie opinions go to be eviscerated by disagreeable folks daily. Fandoms have become tribal, and woe to anybody who doesn't like the same DC superhero films, Ghostbusters entries or Star Wars blockbusters. Interestingly, director Rian Johnson is mentioned a couple times in the new Scream. In this fictional universe, one of the teenagers recalls the Knives Out guy doing one of the Stab movies, and he's also thanked by filmmakers in the end credits. After the release of Star Wars: The Last Jedi, Johnson was targeted by a mob of online trolls who didn't like how he treated the characters, and, yes, there was even an online fundraising campaign for Disney to remake the movie. Richie and Amber just decide to skip the middleman and do it themselves. A Last Jedi backlash inspired a Knives Out internet troll. The spirit of Ghostface lives to knife another day at the end of every Scream movie, but unfortunately not for those underneath the mask and robe, and same goes for this new killer duo. Amber meets the business end of the burning stove in a tussle with Sidney and Gale Weathers, Courtney Cox, and Tara's older sister Sam, Melissa Barrera, spurred on by a ghostly vision of her long-lost dad, Billy Loomis, stabs her very bad boyfriend Richie to death. Scream fans are a loyal lot, so time will tell if they approve of this requel, as the new film seems ready to shift the ongoing narrative from Sidney and Gale to Sam and Tara, or if they'll, scream for a redo. At least homage is paid to send everyone home happy, and, like Sidney in the original, Tara gets the knowing one-liner, after shooting a disfigured Amber following her one last enraged gasp, "I still prefer the Babadook."